Hi, first graders. Today we're going to be reading a new book to kick off our Writer's Workshop Nonfiction Chapter Books unit. So we're going to be starting a new unit that's different from writing our small moment stories. So the book we're going to be reading today is a nonfiction book about sharks. Now, when I read it to you, I'm going to be pointing out special features called text features that make a nonfiction story different from a regular fiction story. All right, and at the end of the story, I have 3 really good shark jokes to tell you. So stay tuned at the end of the story for the jokes. All right? The book today is Sharks. It's a National Geographic kids book, and it is written by Anne Schreiber. And here we see this is our title page. We've got the title here, and this is our publisher, the National Geographic Kids. And rather than an illustration, we have a photograph, an actual photo of a great white shark. You can see their super sharp teeth. Here we go. Sharks. Here we have another photograph of a shark jumping. And on the other side, you'll notice in a nonfiction book, we have a table of contents. So in a nonfiction book, remember, this is the type of thing where if you want to look up a specific thing about sharks, like here, blue ribbon sharks, I can turn straight to page 22 and 23 to learn all about blue ribbon sharks. So you can skip around in a nonfiction book just to find the information you need. So that makes it unique from a fiction book. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And as I said, table of contents, you'll find the information on this part. And if you move to the right-hand side, you'll see the page numbers that they're located on. All right. Our first section is called Chomp. What is quick? What is quiet? What has 5 rows of teeth? What glides through the water? Chomp. It's a shark. Sharks live in all of Earth's oceans. They have been here for a long time. Sharks were here before dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, that's an interesting fact. And this type of shark, here's a label. It is called the oceanic white-tip shark. All right, here you can tell we have a hammerhead shark, and we have some interesting labels here. Over here it says, if a shark loses a tooth, a new one moves forward to take its place. Right here, this arrow going to its tail says, shark tail fins are larger on top. This helps them move through the water better. And down here, we have a magnified close-up of its skin, and it says, shark skin feels bumpy and rough. It's hard like sandpaper. It protects sharks and helps them swim faster. A shark is a fish, but a shark is not like other fish. Sharks do not have bones. They have soft cartilage instead. Cartilage helps sharks twist and turn. Cartilage helps sharks move and bend. Now, did you realize that sharks do not have bones? That's an interesting fact. If we come up here at the top, that's sort of a fun fact box, and it's also a bit of a glossary because it gives us a definition. So here they're calling this the word bites. So the word is cartilage. Cartilage is light, strong, and rubbery. The tip of your nose is cartilage. Can you feel how soft it is? Do you know on your nose how you can push it in and it doesn't break? It just kind of bends. That's because of the cartilage. Can you say cartilage? All right, our next section is about shark pups. Shark babies are called pups. Some pups grow inside their mothers. Other pups hatch from eggs. Lemon shark pups grow inside their mothers. The lemon shark mother goes to shallow water to give birth. The pups stay near the shallow water until they are grown. So here we see the label, lemon shark. and we see lemon shark pup. So you see the photograph of the mother and its baby. All right, and here this says these fish are called remoras, and they're pointing to these two little fish that are suctioned right onto the mother lemon shark. It says they hang around sharks and they eat their leftovers. All right, lemon sharks. Swell shark pups hatch from eggs. The mother sharks lay the eggs in hard cases. People call the case a mermaid's purse. So over here on the left-hand side, we see an actual photograph of a mermaid's purse. Oh my gosh, and that's where the swell shark mother lays its eggs inside this. And here we see a photo of a pup coming out of the egg case. This is a swell shark pup. Swell shark mothers lay up to 5 egg cases at one time. In 9 months, the swell shark pups are born. So they stay inside the mermaid's purse for 9 months before they hatch. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, here we have a heading, pups grow up. All right, when shark pups grow up, they are awesome predators. They have many ways to sense their prey. Did you know a shark can smell blood from miles away? It can smell 1 drop of blood in 25 million drops of ocean. Wow, so their sense of smell is very keen. Here we have a nurse shark, and you can see its lips down here. Its lips are like a suction cup. Look at that. They're a little different from the other sharks we've been seeing. All right, this word bite, or a little bit of a vocabulary here, is predators. Animals that eat other animals. And we also have the opposite of a predator is prey, the animals that are eaten by other animals, or they're eaten by the predators. Okay. Sharks can see better than humans can. Even in deep, dark water, a shark can see its prey. Sharks take a test bite of prey before eating. Their taste buds tell them if the prey is fat enough to eat. So that tells us that sharks like to eat fatty foods. All right, and here our label is great white shark. And you can see the great white shark taking a bite of its prey. Okay, our next heading says, what big teeth you have. Can you think of the fairy tale that had what big teeth you have? Little Red Riding Hood. All right, here we see a sand tiger shark. Sand tiger shark. Sharks have many rows of teeth. They are always losing some teeth. They're always growing new teeth. A shark uses up more than 10,000 teeth in its life. Wow. That's a lot of teeth. Different sharks have different teeth. Their teeth are perfect for what they eat. And here we see a number of close-ups. They're magnified close up so we can see the different types of shark teeth. So the first type say that they are long, spiky teeth and they are good for catching things. The second type are flat teeth, and those are good for grinding. And the bottom, third type, are the serrated teeth, and they're good for ripping. And a lot of steak knives are shaped like that with the little saw edges. All right, our word bites here, vocabulary, serrated. When something is serrated, it has a jagged edge like a saw blade. All right, over here, wow. Prehistoric sharks had really big teeth, up to 6 inches. And right there, that photograph is of a megalodon. Megalodon tooth, look at that. It's a fossilized megalodon tooth. That's pretty cool. The megalodon is a prehistoric shark. Scientists made a real life-size model of the megalodon's jaw and put in the teeth that they have found. You can imagine how big the shark must have been, because look at those 3 children standing inside the jaws. Wow, that's a very big mouth. Okay, our word bites on this page, prehistoric. Prehistoric is a time before people wrote things down. And extinct. Extinct plants and animals are no longer alive on Earth. And we know a lot about the words prehistoric and extinct when we talk about dinosaurs, don't we? Okay, our next heading, imagine this. Here we have a label. This is a whale shark. A giant shark is gliding through the water. A swimmer is nearby. The shark gets closer. It is huge. It opens its giant mouth and sucks in a big mouthful of water. The swimmer is fine. The shark is a whale shark. Whale sharks are the biggest sharks, but they have tiny teeth. They eat tiny animals called plankton. So he's not interested in eating the swimmer. He wants to eat the plankton. All right, here's our page, blue ribbon sharks. We talked about that on the table of contents page. So blue ribbon sharks, there are about 375 different types of sharks. Now here we have a first place weirdest shark goes to the hammerhead shark. A hammerhead shark has a head shaped like a giant hammer. Its wide head is great for hunting. All right, the first place for the smallest shark goes to the spined pygmy shark, and there it is. The spined pygmy shark is about 8 inches long. It has a glow-in-the-dark belly. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, first place for the creepiest shark goes to the great white shark. When a great white bites its prey, its eyes roll back into its head. This protects its eyes. And then first place for the fastest shark is the mako shark. The mako is the fastest shark. It can swim up to 20 miles per hour. Makos leap clear out of the water to catch prey. All right, next heading. Now you see them. What would the rest of that statement be? Now you see them. Now you don't. Okay, here we have a lantern shark. And look at this really cool photograph. Why do you think they call it a lantern shark? What do you notice in the photograph? Neat features. Some sharks glow in the dark. Do you see something shiny in the water? Watch out. The tiny lantern shark is covered with a glow-in-the-dark slime. The lantern shark is a deep-sea shark. Many deep-sea animals glow. Scientists think glowing might help predators attract their prey. Wow, that is a really cool shark. Lantern shark. Oh, look. So this was the continuation of the heading. Now you see them. The next page says, now you don't. Most sharks are hard to see. They have a dark back. From above, they blend in with the water. They have a white belly. So from below, they blend in with the sky. So gosh, what is that word for when a creature blends in with its surroundings? Do you remember that big word? Camouflage. Here we have a wobbegong shark. This is an interesting one that's camouflaged. Some sharks have special ways to hide. Wobbegong have colors like the sea floor. Their mouths have parts that look like seaweed. Fish swim in, but they can't get out. So they think it's a cave or something, and they just swim right into its mouth. Because it kind of looks like the coral reef, doesn't it? Wow. All right. Oh, here we go. New heading, shark attack. One day, Bethany Hamilton went surfing. Suddenly, a tiger shark attacked. It tugged her as she held onto her surfboard. It took a big bite out of her surfboard. Do you see that? It also took Bethany's left arm. Oh my gosh. After the attack, Bethany wanted to keep surfing. She is not afraid to go in the water. She knows that shark attacks are rare. And rare means they do not happen very often. Wow, she is a brave girl. Bethany says one thing hasn't changed, and that's how I feel when I'm riding a wave. So look at that. Her joy of riding waves on her surfboard is far greater than her fear of being shark attacked again. She's a brave girl. Okay, our next heading, people attack? Shark attacks are scary and terrible. Sharks can be a danger to people, but people are a bigger danger to sharks. Millions of sharks die in nets set to catch other fish. Others are killed on purpose. Here we have a gray reef shark. Many types of sharks have become extinct. Sharks have been on Earth for millions of years. Sharks and people need to learn to share the sea. Right? So we are predators to the sharks. And we have to be careful with that because, again, we don't want them to become extinct. All right, our final page is what we call a picture glossary. So in the back of nonfiction books, you will often find a glossary. So that means you get the vocabulary and then their definitions or what the vocabulary means. So here we have 6 pictures and what the words are from the story and what they mean. So here we have cartilage. And if you remember, cartilage is light, strong, and rubbery. Shark skeletons are made of cartilage. Here we have extinct. Extinct plants and animals are no longer alive on Earth. Predator. A predator is an animal that eats other animals. Prey. Prey are animals that are eaten by other animals. Oh, and you can see the one getting eaten, that's the prey. Prehistoric. Prehistoric is a time before people wrote things down. So it's prehistory, before history. And serrated, when something is serrated, it has a jagged edge. And remember, they compared it to a saw. A saw is serrated, and so are some of the shark's teeth. All right, friends, so thanks for listening to my nonfiction text about sharks. And now I have 3 jokes that were in the book. Okay, so our first joke is, what do you call a shark baby from the Arctic? What do you call a shark baby from the Arctic? It is a popsicle. Get it? Popsicle, popsicle. Okay, our second joke. Question. What is a great white's favorite candy? What is a great white's favorite candy? The answer is a jawbreaker. All right, and we have one more joke. Okay, last joke. How did the hammerhead do on the test? How did the hammerhead do on the test? He nailed it. Get it? Hammer, nail. All right, you can share those jokes with your family. All right, friends, thanks for listening to our nonfiction book about sharks. I hope you learned some interesting, fun facts. I know I did, things I had not known. All right, have a good day.